What's up, guys? I'm Daemonxel, and we are going to talk about this massive patch that is on its way to Heroes of Middle-earth. They just told us this information today. Let's talk about it. Okay, so they're letting us know about this massive content update that will be coming, which is going to bring its first marquee character, Arwen, into the game, and it's going to tell us how exactly that's going to happen, how we're going to unlock her, and what you need to basically do so. Alright, so the first thing is Arwen coming to the game, and it's going to be the marquee adventure, the bitter and the sweet, and it's going to start June 1st at 10 a.m. Pacific time, and it's going to end on June 7th at 8 a.m. Pacific time. And it says that the indelible Arwen of Rivendell, the daughter of Elrond and the even star of her people, Arwen fiercely defends the West against the coming shadow. Her light brings hope to those in need. And that she's finally coming to the game via these adventures, and it's going to be broken up into tier. Now, I know you're probably saying, Damon, just get to the good, get to the meat of the subject. What do I need to start this event? Well, what you're going to need is you have to be at least level 30 to access this adventure, and players need to complete at least tier level 4 of the event as well, because it is broken up into 6 tiers, and that's how you can get your shards. Each tier releases shards for Arwen. Now, obviously, she's going to be a 100 shard unlock. That's why you have to get to tier 4. Each of those first 4 tiers are going to award you with 25 Arwen shards. Now, they also want us to know, as a heads up, there is a known issue with the rewards for this bitter and the sweet adventure, that they are not going to display properly, making it seem like there are no rewards at all. Now, that's not the case. This is a visual error only, and they do know of it. They're going to try and work on it. However, it's not going to be fixed by the time this event kicks off, but they assure us that it will be rectified by the next character adventure that's going to come forward. Now, this is how we are going to get all these marquee characters from now on. It looks like it's going to be a tier event. It's basically the same way that you see in, Marvel Strike Force with the legendary unlocks. You're going to see it in Star Wars Galaxy of Hero with their legendary unlocks. But for this, I mean, obviously she's not the legendary character, but I guess this is how they're going to do it. So you might be asking, what do I get if I go beyond tier 4? Alright, so that tier 5 is actually going to give you 10 times the, 10 luminous crystal 2s, you're going to get 50,000 gold, you're going to get 15,000 character XP as well. And if you make it to tier 6, it's going to give you 10 epic ability materials, 500,000 gold, and 250,000 character XP. Now, obviously, you're going to get additional shards as well, but it does not say here in this announcement the amount of shards you're going to get. So, right there, it is exciting that we're going to be able to unlock her, we're going to be able to get her for your groups, for your campaign, for your arena, whatever you want to plug and play her in until we get that full Rivendell team. But wait, there is more meat and potatoes to this pack. That's right. Now, if you've already got yourselves all the way through both the Light and Shadow chapters of the campaign, they are adding 2 new chapters for both the Light and the Shadow campaigns. Now, it's going to have all new text, all dialogue, all new story for you to get into if you're going reading the story, if you're following along with it. If you're just skipping by and just want to unlock the shards, well, that's good too, but there's going to be more for you here. Now, we don't know what is going to be the rewards for these updated chapters, but again, we know it's coming. They have also went back and tweaked both the Light and Shadow campaign, Chapter 5. Chapter 5 hard on the Light campaign and Chapter 5 normal, because players were running into basically a, I'm not going to say power creep, but basically a power jump and difficulty jump in these levels compared to what they faced before. Now, They do know that we've been feeling the crunch for the gold, right? Everyone's been feeling it. I'm feeling it. You're probably feeling it as well. Well, they're bringing more gold in there, and they've also went ahead and changed that bonus chest. They've changed it back to how it was in the beta. So you're not going to get Sam Gamgee character shards. They're being removed from the bonus chest. However, you are now going to get 2 character shards from the chest. You're going to get gear as well as gold from that 4-hour chest. Now, if you want gold, they are bringing in a new way to get gold, and you're basically going to have to use your premium gem currency to buy what's called a lost treasure chest. If you play Marvel Strike Force, think of it as your gold orbs, right? And you would have to use your power cores if you haven't, earned a way to open up these chests. You're going to have to use them to pry these open. And it is somewhat of a gamble, because now for 150 gems, right? Because each chest is going to cost you 150 gems. You can either win 10,000 gold up to a max of 100,000 gold. So that's right. It is a complete random crate. You don't know what you're going to get until you pop it open. But that's your range, either from 10,000 to 100,000 gold per chest. Now, they realize that this isn't, enough. It is important to note, they say that this is only the first step in making the gold currency more obtainable in the game. They do have other ideas in the works, both through gameplay as well as through the store, to give everyone a chance to get gold, no matter which way you play, whether you're free to play or whether you're, a dolphin, whale, or a spender. But they want to be cautious, because the economy of the game, they can always tweak it, but whatever they put forth is going to change the landscape down the road. So it goes with the old adage, right? You can always give more, but you can't take away. So, in other words, they could give more gold now, right? But if they find out that's too much gold in abundance and they take it away, the community is going to be up in arms, right? So they're going to introduce everything in small incremental levels until it gets to a point where they feel it's the best way to move forward with the game, so it doesn't completely destroy their economy. But don't worry, they do say that they are seeing it, they are closely monitoring it as well, and they're going to try to alleviate any pressure that we're feeling. Now, they've also moved some character shards around to make things, I guess, a little bit easier to farm. So let's take a look at some of the characters and where they're moving them to. So, Naramiri is previously at Shadow level 3-9. She's now being moved to that guild campaign node 2-1. Layliel, Layliel was previously 2-1. She is now moved to that Shadow 3-9. So if you are on the cusp of unlocking her right now, and you haven't gotten to that 3-9, hit that node right now so you can unlock her until these effects go in. Maher was always in 1-2. He's now moved to 2-1, both on the light side. Lower here was previously 5-5 on Shadow. He's now moved to Guild 3-1. Grimpa was Guild 2-1. He's now moved to Guild 2-3. So it's just one node over. And they also want you to know that the daily login calendar, right? We know that the game had a soft launch 2 weeks before the global launch. So those players had the May calendar at least another 10 days before the rest of us joined in on them. Well, they're going to give us those 10 days. So don't worry if you started on launch day. They're going to extend that May login rewards for 10 more days, so you can get all of those rewards. Now, they also have tweaked both the arena and the challenge supplies. Now, if you're like me, you found it a little frustrating, especially in the challenge supply, if you're farming Halbarad, that sometimes his node just would not be there, right? You couldn't purchase him. It would just not be there. And in some instances, there would be no shards there in the arena section to spend your currency on whatsoever. Well, they have tweaked that, and they're going to make sure that it's always basically going to include a character shard. And never fear, Halberd is always going to be in the supply section for you to purchase for those with those tokens. Now, obviously, if you look here, we're not going to go over all of these, but these are the list of bugs that they also went and fixed. A lot of them are speech, a lot of them are, typographical fixes, text, basically mistext, misquotes, things like that. They went ahead and went and corrected all of that. And that's basically going to bring us up to date with all the, Heroes of Middle-earth news that we have currently right now. Now, I'm hoping that we're going to get some more news on Friday. It seems like they've always released some information each Friday. So I'm hoping to see some more. But this was a great surprise today when this came out, and I hope you guys found this video informative. I hope you guys are excited about the changes that are going to be taking place, this patch that's coming in, with the way we're going to unlock Arwen. Tell me what you guys are planning on doing first. Are you going to, farm out your characters? Are you what are your plans? Are you trying to go for that harder unlock for Arwen? And also, if you guys enjoy my content and you're not subscribed, go ahead and feel free, please tag that subscribe button, ring that bell, share and like the video. And with that, I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a great week, have a great weekend, and good luck to you and your fellowship.